clicked on this video because you want to transform your physique, and you probably believe that you can't actually do that. There's a lot of self-limiting beliefs around that, and I'm here to tell you that you achieving that dream physique is a lot easier than you could ever imagine. And that is what I love to fucking do: break down people's self-limiting beliefs, surpass their expectations in every single way. And I promise you, you stick around for this video, you will realize that you achieving that dream physique is a lot easier than you could ever imagine. The first thing I'm going to say is that extraordinary comes from doing the ordinary extra. You achieving your dream physique is not you starting here then suddenly ending up all the way over here. You achieving your dream physique is starting here and taking tiny little steps every single day, tiny little steps that you might not even know you're actually progressing with. You know, you're like, am I even moving? And that's why I'm a coach. I have a coach. I recommend people having a coach, is because it allows you to see these tiny bits of progress that you make on a week-to-week basis. But if you can't afford a coach, or for whatever reason you don't want a coach, make sure you track your metrics every single week. So you're tracking things like visuals. They're the most important ones, because not always scales are going to move. Sometimes you're going to be building tissue, working within that recomp. So taking pictures each week, tracking your numbers in the gym. Are you getting stronger? Are you lifting heavier? The scale rate is still a great thing to track. Understanding all of these factors, and the more data you track, I would actually say the better to understand yourself from a physical and neurological perspective. So you're starting to understand when you operate best from a sleep perspective. So tracking your sleep, tracking your heart rate variability. So you're understanding how well your body can deal with stress. Visuals, like I say, massively important, and training performance. Those are the things that I'd say are most important. But making sure you know whether you're moving the needle or not. Because like I say, this journey is not about starting here and ending up here. It's these tiny little changes week by week. Going back to my transformation, so this was where I started sitting close to 100 kg, and then this is where I finished just above 70 kg. Very hard to say because dehydrated for my bodybuilding show, but this is nothing to do with bodybuilding. This is just about physique development in general. You don't have to do nothing crazy to achieve that. I'm a natural bodybuilder, so me getting from here to here was completely natural. No fucking cleanse, no tests, Anavar, none of that shit, just completely natural. Despite the fact TikTok comments like to say different, this is a completely natural transformation. And throughout this, I didn't do nothing crazy. There was no crazy supplementation. I didn't do no crazy marathon in between. All I've done was remain consistent. That fucking simple. I turned up day after day. I kept the goal so clear, and I knew what I wanted. I knew what the destination was. So if you're on your journey right now, make that destination clear. What is it you're moving towards? Is it fat loss? Is it muscle growth? How do you get there? Make sure every single thing you're doing is in line with that goal, because when your why is clear and you're moving towards that why, the momentum you'll feel is insane. You'll pick up this crazy feeling, which is like, it feels like unlimited energy, where you can keep going on. And the most productive people are people on a bodybuilding prep, where you should be the lowest energy, you should be the busiest, but you get this energy from moving towards a goal, from being so dialed in. It is an incredible feeling. So I would recommend, like, even if you're not interested in bodybuilding and you've been training for a while, give a bodybuilding prep a show. Even if you don't want to do a prep, a photo shoot, just something to lock in with. You get this euphoric feeling from having something just so clear that you're moving towards on a day to day, and then achieving it. It is a beautiful thing. As you can see, the main thing I'm getting at is consistency is the thing that's gonna get you there. Not saying on Jan 1st I'm gonna do this, and then one day you're on it, one day you're off it, one day you're on it, one day you're off it. It's just moving the needle a little bit, day after day. And the way we do that is by not being emotional, not allowing your emotions to dictate your actions. The moment you start to move on, am I motivated? Am I happy? I've had a bad day, this, that, and the other. Your progress is not guaranteed. Discipline is the thing that guarantees your progress. Discipline is the thing that allows you to know, if I do these things here, regardless, in 4 months' time, I'm going to be in this position. Like, I know full well, if I wanted to be a professional piano player, by the end of the year, I'm going to be able to do that because I'm a disciplined person. I'll dedicate the hours. In short, when you say you're going to do something, you fucking do it regardless of how you feel. You cannot allow your emotions to come into play. And the best analogy that you can use here is work. Like, if you listen to yourself based on, do I want to go work today? Am I motivated to go work today? You probably would have gone to work 2 or 3 days in your entire life. But regardless, you turn up. This is turning up for yourself, not your boss. Turning up for yourself. Have that same respect that you have for your boss, for yourself. Go regardless. of how you feel. When you keep picking up them days when you really don't want to go, them days where you're like, I really can't go today, them wins are going to stack up. Them small little wins will stack up like you would not believe. And I like to go back to the area of the brain called the AMCC, anterior mid some circular cortex or something like that. But it's essentially your willpower muscle. So the more you do the things you don't want to do, doing hard things becomes easy. So it literally is your willpower muscle. Is shown that you get more activity from this region of the brain. The more you say no to things you're craving, someone at work's like, ah, there's a bit of cake here, do you want it? You say no to that, more activity from that region of the brain. So it literally is a willpower muscle, which is insane. So the more you do these things, the easier it becomes. So you pick up that bit of momentum, you know, you allow yourself to do the basics on a consistent basis, you know, you turn up day after day, week after week, month after month. How much this will compound will change your life and deep it, right? So what we're in? We're in April now. You know full well that December 2025 will be here like that. It is terrifying how quick time goes. I literally cannot believe it's April, but December will be here soon, way quicker than you could ever imagine. And you got to ask yourself, when December comes, do you want to be that person that goes, yeah, I went to the gym a few times this year, you know, I didn't do too bad, I kind of done this, kind of done that? Or do you want to be that person that goes, yeah, I fucking done it this year, I've done everything I said I was going to do this year, I turned up, I ticked this box, I ticked that box, and I've achieved something that surpassed my own expectations in every single fucking way. Do yourself proud. You have one life. Make sure that you fucking achieve every single thing you say you're going to do. Make sure you do all of those things. You want to feel what it's like to live life with the fullest amount of confidence, you know, with the highest amount of energy, because you're eating foods that leave you feeling good, the most amount of discipline, the best version of you in every area of life. And I say a lot, but the reason I'm so passionate about the gym and achieving my dream physique is fucking nothing to do with the physique itself. Like, of course, being in shape feels great, but it's what it does to my mind. It creates the best version of me. It ensures that I am the best version of myself. I always call it a foundation to success in all areas of life. If I'm slacking with my sleep, I'm slacking with my diet, I'm slacking with my training, how do you think I'm going to be operating in other areas of life? Shit. Absolute shit. That routine ensures that I'm on it. I'm ahead of the curve. I know what I'm doing. I'm ticking all of the right boxes. So see this as so much deeper than just, yeah, am I getting in shape? Am I getting a muscle here and there? Because that's not a big enough why. Your why needs to be so fucking clear. This task will be more powerful than you can imagine. I want you to get a pen and paper right now and write a diary entry as if it's December 2025. I want you to write what the dream life would be. What have you achieved? How are you looking? And let that, like, actually feel all of those feelings, what it's like to be the person that you've become, doing all of those things. Write that diary entry, how every part of your life is looking. From there, create a routine to actually achieve that life. Create a routine where you're like, yeah, if I do X, Y, Z, by December 2025, I'm going to be writing that diary entry where I'm looking this way, I'm feeling this way, and I promise you, this will be like the best thing you ever do. Could have attacked this video from a macronutrient standpoint, a training standpoint, how to get after these things, but I don't think that's the issue with people. People know to eat healthy, people know to go to the gym, but they don't do. So we know that that's not the problem. The problem's up here, and that's why I get so deep on the psychological side of things. That's why I'm so obsessed with the psychological side of things. When I've done all my courses, I've done bodybuilding courses, how to prepare a physique for bodybuilding shows. I've done sports science courses, so all the shit around the body. I've done the basic PT courses, but I've done sports psychology at university too, because I'm so interested in how your mind operates. And I know full well that the reason I can get people into insane shape is not just because I know the body like the back of my hand, but because I know how to help people get towards that goal from an emotional standpoint, know when to push people, when to pull people, knowing what mentality is going to work best in different periods of time. So trust me, mindset is absolutely everything. Like, if you want to get your diet and training on lock, it's very simple. You can sign up with a coach. They're going to tell you what to eat and what training sessions to do. They're going to cover all that for you. The hardest thing is up here. So this is the thing we want to get clear. And that's why I hope this video has helped you massively with that, to take away that overwhelmed feeling and you to understand that this journey doesn't require nothing crazy, literally just consistency. I'm going to say it again, that extraordinary comes from doing the ordinary extra. December 2025, I want to see you leaving comments in my videos, guys. We achieved this, we achieved that, we done every single fucking thing we said we was gonna. Thank you for watching, but please like and subscribe, right? Because my last video got 2 likes and I was one of them. It got 176 views, 2 likes, and I was one of them. So 1 fucking like. So yeah, please leave a like.